Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading. I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone out there. First card is the strongest, sexuality, a lot of sexual energy. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marcinski. So some of you may have already gone through this, some of you may be experiencing this currently, and the rest of you, you may experience this in the far future. Also, I am looking into the feelings of the person that you're connecting with. This could be somebody that you're separate from right now. Could have been a relationship, a situationship. Okay, I'm going to put this back. There's too many that came out. And what? Wow. Virgo. Not only is there a little bit of misunderstanding, but a lot has happened where it's made somebody in this connection feel very used and materialistically used as well as sexually. So let's have a look. We have here sexuality, mothering, grief, beauty, growth, crisis, illusion, betrayal, and creativity under the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. This is something that most likely they don't want to tell you, they don't want to share with you, but I'm just letting you know what it is so that you can move accordingly further in this connection or avoid it altogether. Totally up to you. All right. My dear Virgo, I can't stop thinking about your body, about your hotness, your hair, your skin, just being with you, holding you close, wanting to be with you close, intimately. I can't stop thinking about that. I just need to be with you. Not only that, but I feel that you need to heal me in this way, through intimacy. I know you have always been there for me. You have been that person who has sheltered me, protected me, and cared for me, kept me safe from all harm. I know that there are certain things that have happened. And even though the world may have rejected me, you always are that one person who is willing to accept me with open arms. In you, I find unconditional love. In you, I find beauty that is very pure and very true. But I see this now. I didn't see this before, which is why I'm feeling guilty, feeling sorrowful, regretful, remorseful. I feel that I have lost someone very precious in my life, someone who I could have had a connection with, a future with. But now all I do is grieve, because I feel that everything that we had has faded away. And I've lost you. I also feel that in this connection, I have better realization as to who you really are. You are someone who is beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well, as a human being. Your charm, your charisma, your talents, your character, and your personality. I admire all of this. And in the past, things began hot and heavy, fast and furious. It happened suddenly. But what I feel now is that things should have been slow. We should have taken things slow. What I want to do now is grow with you, learn more about you organically, slowly. What it is that you desire in the coming future, and what was your past like when you were growing up? Long after you retire, what is it that you want? As much as I can know, I feel that that would make me close to you. But right now, my mind is in a crisis mode. I really can't think straight. There's too much that has happened in this connection where my feelings have become very overwhelming. And it's hard for me to think straight. It's difficult for me to make a decision because my judgment is now being clouded. And so I stand still. I don't make a move. I don't make a choice, simply because I am unsure. And because I'm unsure, it makes it seem as though I am ignoring you, as though I don't care. But in actual fact, I'm wearing a false mask because I am quite embarrassed and quite upset with myself. But I am feeling shameful. I'm hiding behind a false mask. I'm hiding behind a veil. Why am I hiding? Because I betrayed you. I betrayed the faith and the trust that existed in this connection. I tried to be someone that I was not. And then the real me came out. And then that was a surprise, an unpleasant surprise. Overall, whatever has happened between us in this connection, I do feel that I have this ability and this power, this desire to create. I want to create. I want to create something with you. Something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. Something that'll be beautiful. A web of love. I want to weave that, but emotionally and spiritually, this web may be strong, but physically, would it actually stand the test of time? If there's an argument, if there's a problem, will it break? The foundation of this connection was never really strong because we never really grew. But I'm hoping that in the future, one day, we can start over again and get to know each other the right way, instead of rushing for lustful purposes. Virgo. That was quite a straightforward kind of message. It's, in all honesty, it's not a message that I'm reading here. It's not a message. It's what they're feeling inside, things that they're not telling you. This is the reason why they're acting the way they are. Okay, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So, wow, desire. Holy smokes. Desire. Now, I am reading the reversal. It's pretty interesting here. We have desire and then we have Four of Staves. Both of them are embracing each other. So I'm looking into the problem that occurred in the first place, why all of this has happened. Things that have turned sour, things that have turned into something that is not so sweet right now. The problem that has occurred. Here we have a sense, in the past, there was a sense of impatience by this person. They were being trapped by desires that felt unquenchable, no matter how much sex they had with you, no matter how much intimacy, no matter how much kissing, touching, making out, whatever the hell they did. Whatever they did, it was not enough. This was like a fire that you put so much water in and the fire just wouldn't go out. I mean, wow, this person was burning for you. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Virgo. That's crazy. There's a lot of energy I'm sensing right now. There's a lot of energy. It's as if they were, I'm going to say a few things, okay? This person was addicted to you sexually. They were addicted to your body. They were addicted to the way you look. They were just hooked on you. They were literally addicted. And no matter how much they had, it was never enough. They just wanted more and more and more. But this is what happened. At some point in time, they started to become very impatient. Maybe a few times you were in a different mood. Maybe you were in a different mindset. You know, maybe something bad happened at home and this person just wants to hook up. It's like, no, I'm not in the mood. I have issues right now. So it could have been that no matter what you were doing or what kind of mood you were in, they never really understood where you were coming from because their mindset was very narrow-minded. Their focus was only on physical intimacy, hooking up. Their mind was only on that. They were not considering you as any other person that would have feelings and emotions and problems and issues. All they really cared about was just that one aspect. That was the main problem here, Virgo. Here we have impatience, and they felt trapped by desires that felt unquenchable. They felt that it was inconvenient timing. There could have been timing problems, scheduling problems, promises that may have been made but they were broken. Disregarding the sensitivities and the importance around oneself. So this person at some point did not feel sensitive. So if they hurt your feelings, they actually didn't care that they hurt your feelings because all they wanted was what they wanted. Physical intimacy. That's all they were focused on. And if they didn't get it, then to hell with everyone else. It's really selfish, the energy here. We have here the Four of Staves. Here, this talks about how this individual at some point in time did want stability. But there was frustrations at home and disappointments in the home environment. So this does mean, the home environment means either their own family, their parents, this individual's friend circle. Something was not right that was making them emotionally distant. So physically they were okay, but emotionally they were not okay. Physically they were strong, emotionally they were not strong. And this is the reason why they kept their distance from you. This is the only reason why they were not able to be with you the way that you wanted to, because they were mostly thinking about physical intimacy because something happened in their home environment. This could be maybe somebody had a divorce when they were young, maybe they never saw love when they were little, and maybe they only have had in the past few years hookups. Maybe that's all they've ever experienced. And so for this reason, their lifestyle was different from yours. Here we have the Beginner's Tarot deck. Let's have a look at any actions, any intentions that this individual has towards you. So we do have the Ace of Swords. This does mean that this person wants to cut to the heart of the matter. They want to talk about the truth. And they want to come out with the truth because there's certain things that were hidden. Certain things were not coming to the surface. My goodness, these are very different kind of cards that are coming out today. We have here High Priestess. So this person does feel that there's a spiritual connection, but they don't really want to show it to you. They're hiding. They're hiding the truth. This person is also a bit spiritual. In fact, they do have a little bit of feelings of spirituality. But they're honestly just keeping quiet to themselves. They know and they're hoping that things work out. They're trying to manifest this in their heart and their mind. They're not really talking to many people about this at all. This is it's very secretive. This could possibly be some type of like an illicit affair or something where you're not supposed to be. And this is just for some of you, okay? This is not going to resonate for everybody. But a small portion of you might be in a situation where you're actually, by society, you're not supposed to be with this person. They could be connected to someone else, maybe in a commitment, maybe you are. But it's like hush hush. It's very quiet. Let's just keep this quiet. It's a secret. That's just for some of you, but for the rest of you, I am seeing that this person does have feelings and emotions. But remember, like the other card said, illusion. You had illusion. So this person was hiding behind a veil. And what is it that the High Priestess is also wearing here? She's wearing more like a headscarf, but it's almost like a veil. And so she's hiding behind it. Her eyes are actually almost hidden. We also have here the Five of Swords. What's happening is eventually they are feeling that there's going to be competition, that there is competition. They don't want you to be alone anymore, and they don't want to be that person who is far away from you. Because if they do, then it could mean that somebody might end up getting you, and they may not have you, and they can't accept that. They don't like that. Here we also have Temperance. With the Temperance card, it does talk about knowing that there is a desire to make this balance in the situation, wanting to create a better balance, because before there was a lack of balance. It was mostly one-sided, it was not fair, and therefore there was a lot of heartache and pain. But now there's a desire going forward to want to make the situation much better. It's actually really good. It's a very good card. It's a very spiritual card. In fact, you have two cards here that are spiritual in nature. Here we also have the Six of Swords. One of the problems here is because of a lack of communication, this person wants to move on, but they can't move on until they have the full picture and full idea as to what's going on. There's some piece of information that they're almost waiting for, or there's something that they are waiting for, and only once they get that information, then they will be able to move on. This could be something about you, about them, about the connection. It could be clearing a misunderstanding and then being able to move on. But Virgo, does this person have any intentions or any actions? Let me see. Eventually I see that they're going to want to move on and create a better balance. But I see this in the distant, like future. This is like far. This is not anytime soon, because there's a lot of thought, a lot of contemplation and thought, a lot of feelings, and only then are there a little bit of actions occurring in the future. Let's have a look what the angels have to say about this. just going to do a quick prayer. These are Archangel Answer cards. Okay. Oh, wow. Yikes, that's a difficult one. Let go. That's not easy. But I have often seen that with the angels, this is actually a strategy that they do have. If you let go, then you do let go, and there is this sense of this individual missing you. When they miss you, then they start to value you. Once they value you, then they find that you're worth something. You have worth. Once they feel that, then they're afraid of losing you, because at that point, they know that you're worth something. Before, this individual was very narrow-minded, but now they're starting to change a little bit. In the future, they're going to start to change a bit. So the angels here are saying to let go, because eventually you will receive abundance. There is no need to worry. What you need to do is ask for help from others, and they will teach you how to communicate clearly. When you do communicate clearly, try to keep your points very short, very brief. Don't go into paragraphs and pages. Do not do that. The person is not going to listen, because they will get lost in the details. Even though people will be giving you information, it is important that you listen to your own intuition. At that point in time in the future, after you let go, this person is going to want to come back into your life. You will be able to communicate with this person, and you will be ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You will be ready to tackle whatever this person is going to throw at you. Most likely they are going to reach out. Here we do have, yes, very nice. The situation will improve. That's very nice. So yes, there is going to be improvement in the situation. And that's very good to know. That does mean that there is progress that's going to occur. But this is only going to happen as the first card's the strongest. Let go. It's hard to let go. Just start to focus on yourself. Focus on a hobby, a project, something just to enhance yourself. That's all you have to do. Because then at least you can distract yourself and use that energy on something else where you can actually make the world a better place as well. You know, to shift that energy. That's all you have to do. It is easier said than done. But if you don't do this, then they will not miss you. You need to have no contact with this person and allow them to reach out to you, because then there will be value for you. Right now, they have used you to the point where they feel that you're always there for them. You need to show that you're not always there for them. That will scare them and put fear, and we all know fear is a good motivator. All right, Virgo. That is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated with any of you. It's a very unique kind of reading. Very different, actually. I felt the energy here was quite different. All right, then you all take care and stay safe. Bye now.